Come join us at DNR Outdoors, where fishing with friends is exciting and always an adventure on the ice and open water as we go out and catch the biggest and nicest fish in and around Osoyoos and in the South Okanagan. With your host Daniel Holdebine and co-host Ryan Richter, this is DNR Outdoors.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to our fishing show. I'm your host Daniel Holdebine, and today on DNR Outdoors we are on Osoyoos Lake. Yes, the first time in 6 years. Last time we were on the ice was in 2017, and I just think, where did the time go? It's flown by. It's amazing how it does that. It's Rick and I today on the ice. Ryan isn't with us today. I think he's working, but we're on a solid 6 to 8 inches of ice, and we're on a weed bed right now. There's the shoreline right there, and in the summertime the weed bed about right there and here, and you can actually see the bottom of the weed bed. You might see my shadow. I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but it's just beautiful. Watched an episode last night of 2017 of February, and it brought back a lot of memories. Had the Sony camera, my Sony camera. The quality wasn't that good, but it brought back a lot of memories, and we're doing it again after a couple years. Osoyoos Lake doesn't usually freeze. It's got to get like super cold to freeze, and but I'd tell you one thing, it's very slippery. I'm glad I don't have to haul around in my ice auger, because you know what happened. I would be falling down and probably break something. So we're using Rick's auger today. His 6 amp hour battery works awesome. That thing's got a lot of torque on that bad boy. So I'm gonna move out, and you couldn't pay me enough to walk across this lake. Like, I don't know how thick it is out there, but it would be cool to ice skate this whole thing. But like when you're moving, it's not bad, but when you're standing in one spot, I don't really feel like doing the power brush from today. So I'm going to move out a bit, and there's a big weed patch where I'm standing right now. We might try over there later where the boat launch is. There's a nice weed spot, and yes, but there's no perch here whatsoever. If there was, they would have came in by now. So they usually stay in groups, and there's nothing around here. So I'm going to move on down there, maybe out a little bit more where we're past Rick maybe, but it's weed bottom. You can't really see rocks, so I might try right actually. So starting about, I don't know, where the pump house is to out here, the weeds go from here to the mouth of the boat launch, and then it's kind of really shallow over there, and it kind of goes in a bit to the boat launch, and then the weeds peter out, and then as you go on to the inside of the bay there in the boat launch, there's weeds, And then over there I found a weed patch last year, and probably out about this distance where we are now. And so it'd be cool to get the underwater camera down there in the summer on the boat and see what's down there in the summertime. But so far we haven't found any rocks. Bass like to hang out around structure, concrete blocks. Perch like to hang out around weeds. So we see nothing, and that means there's, like, usually if there's one, there might be more. So usually, so I'm going to move on down and see what's over there. All right, I'll be back soon. All right, we've changed locations. It's very windy. Not bad though. Cold, yes. We are now at 23 feet. I'm at. We're probably about 15 feet. I'm using my Neon Ice Extreme 25 light rod. We are at the bottom. And if you can see my lure right there, we've moved from weeds to sand. And there's nothing down there unless we get a surprise from a visitor. Now if I caught a bass on this rod, that would be so awesome. It's interesting to see the underwater camera and how the layout is down there. And it's interesting to see how fish and species of fish live. When you move from weeds to bottom sand, it's interesting to see different scenarios in different seasons. So my hole, that's the camera hole, that's my hole. I'm going to say about 1.5 feet apart. That's where you about want it, or you can go closer. We want to be able to see the fish and the reaction. Got my Markham Technologies Pursuit HD. I got this a year ago. Love the camera. It's got your battery life, record time, your directions, temperature, date, time, and your depth. 500 off of Markham Technologies. I believe it is like 600 US, 900 Canadian with the exchange. But if you're looking for a good camera, this one's pretty good in my opinion. I know there's some other cameras out there that are pretty good too. But I did my research, and this camera is really good. I hope you can hear me with the wind in the background. I've got my green jig head on with some shrimp, and I'm not seeing too much down there, so I might move here a bit and go over there. But yes, no snow, which is kind of nice, but also very slippery if you're not watching what you're doing. It would be so cool to get a perch on the screen right now. If you're new to our show, welcome. My name is Daniel Motorman. I'm the host, editor, camera guy of the show. We've been doing the show for 5 seasons now. How we started out was I got my first boat, aluminum boat, I got for free. Just had to pay for the seats. My good friend John, he and I put floorboards in it so it was flat. So it was kind of U-shaped on the bottom. Put floorboards in there, painted them, and we put supports on the bottom so that it wouldn't bend. And that was a 12-foot aluminum boat. If I want to say 4 feet wide. And had that boat for a couple years. And then bought my new boat 2 years ago. It's a mini bass boat. It's got all the compartments. It's got a cooler. It's got 2 storage containers. It's got a live well, battery box unit. Nice floor. Got my battery in a small box for so it doesn't slide around. Come on, fish. Surprise me. Rick is scoping out the area, trying to decide our next move. But yeah, our show is all about fishing. We do nothing but fish. What about in front of the boat launch? I think I might try that next. Alright, we're gonna change locations. Not much around here. See you in a bit.
He fits through the hole. What would we do, eh?
I don't know.
Poke him in the eye. Wonder where the perch go in the winter.
I don't know.
Did you catch some up at the other lake?
I got a few bites.
How close to shore?
Probably at least from there to about right there.
Okay.
So not very far.
But I wonder, it probably wasn't as deep, huh?
Maybe 10 feet,
10 feet?
12 feet.
Yeah.
So
If you're going to get perch here, you probably have to be in a bit closer.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Now you're talking. Come on, Burby. Whoa, that's loud.
Yeah, I know.
We're getting close to the best time. They like it in the dark, so dusk is good.
You going?
Yeah, right. You don't look like it.
So they bite during the evening?
Yeah, like they like it when it's almost dark. And they come in closer to shore. And that's where they lay their eggs, like about this depth. Of course, we don't know if they're laying them here or not, but I haven't heard many people catching them through the ice, or well, it never freezes, right?
Yeah.
That would be something. When you guys went up last time, how many holes did you drill?
Spectacle, we drilled, Doug drilled his hole, I drilled mine, and then I drilled a third hole a little while later, and so I had 2 lines in the water.
Yep.
And so I had this pink, this salmon jig on, perch jig, and so I got 2 good pulls, and so I put my 30-inch rod down, and I got a bite.
Yeah?
I'm not kidding.
I mean, here?
Right here, just now.
Oh, that's good.
So I wanted to go check my I went to go check my 30-inch, and this one right here got a bite. So I went to go and grab it, and it was gone. So we stayed there for a while, and that green perch jig was getting a lot of hits.
Oh, yeah.
And so Doug went to go take some stuff to the truck, and so came back, said, "Any bites?" I said, "No." As soon as I said that, my 30-inch rod got a good tug, so I grabbed it and I got a rainbow.
Yeah, that's cool. So you've been using that one on both rods?
Yeah, I been using this one